December 29th, 2022, I was heading from home to San Francisco. We are heading on this street. This street is called Gulch, Gulch. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the rain is pretty heavy. So I took this picture and wanted to turn it to my painting. What attracting me is this tower, which is, I guess, a church, and also the reflection from the vehicle lights, like this. Okay. Another thing attracting me is the zebra crossing line. This one, and at the foreground, this one. This part is inside my car, so it will be skipped. I plan to paint this composition like this, and basically I will not change the items inside this composition. This is a way, and from this direction this way. So in the middle there are 2 yellow lines, straight lines. For me, painting rain scene is not so easy. It's a challenging subject, but I want to try, and I want to practice more and more. So in this corner, you can see the trees here and here, and on the other side is here and here. These are very dark area. And also here is a Jeep parking along this roadside. Okay, let's start the initial drawing. The sketch is done. Now begin to paint the first wash. The sky. Color is basically gray, which is mixture of neutral tint, blue and yellow. I leave the building area blank, but it doesn't matter if your gray color touch the outline of the building, because the building color is much darker. I'm using the French brush. Brand name is Isabelle. Very soft, squirrel head. Now I'm using yellow color for the distance area, because it will be very light from the reflections. And also here in the foreground, the basic reflection color from the vehicle lights. On the right hand side building, I'm using the basic color similarly, gray and yellow and blue. I leave this Jeep area open. And now I'm painting the left-hand side buildings. Now is the tower building. Always remember when you paint a street view, of course, some other scenes. Perspective is one of the important factor. So you see that I'm painting here and there and up and down. I said before not to paint too long time for a certain area. You have to look at the whole picture. And then I add some cold color, which is cobalt blue, and also some warm color, burnt sienna, means brown color. Okay, now the cars. There are 3 cars coming towards us. Simple, but you have to mind the perspective too. Okay, and then go to the trees area, pretty dark. Now I'm using a synthetic, a smaller brush. This area you have to give the people impression those are leaves of the tree. And then some vertical lines of the building and the profile. Okay, now I'm painting the zebra line crossing area. Now begin from the right hand side to paint the zebra crossing line. I'm very cautious because this is also a question of perspective. You see different white line. I'm very cautious to paint the reflections as well as the zebra crossing line, which is also a question of perspective. I have to adjust from time to time during painting. I have the intention to paint this whole picture to give the people impression of brighter than the reality. So art is not 100% reality, but of your own concept and your own creation. You don't have to follow every details of the original resource photo, which is only a reference. Remember, it's only a reference. We have to create our own painting based on the reference, but not to replicate the photo. It is very important. Otherwise, you will refrain yourself from creating your own style, your own art. Some vertical lines plus some horizontal lines. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention that the original reference photo is a vertical one, but I changed to a horizontal scene. Okay, finished. Thank you. Bye bye.